What made you choose Islam? I didn't. I am a human with very limited power and awareness, but I have learned that God selects who he wills for his mercy. So let's start there, for those of you who don't think I'm qualified, okay? A lot of you claim to know my life story, why I do what I do. Well, then you would know that for quite a while I've been suffering. When did you notice that my smile began to look like a strain? And when you noticed, did you reach out? Okay. I've been in search of the truth my whole life, looking for some sort of guidance in the stars, astrology, numerology. But the truth is, the only guidance is God's guidance. And when you don't live for God, you live for others. My life has been a reflection of that. I have profited off my body, beauty, antics, often drunken, giving myself to the world, hoping for something back, wondering why I'm feeling empty, comfortable in my misery because I have known no other way. Mountains were moved in my life. We as humans would call them miracles, but to God, God wills and it is. It's not a miracle. It's another day at the office. At that point, how could I deny the truth? Because when those mountains started being moved, it was only because of prayer and acknowledging our Creator. That was the only difference. Islam is the only religion I've been drawn to. And when I got the call that it was time, I took my Shahada August 5th. Haven't looked back. All I know is utter devotion. So to put the hijab on, to change, it's nothing. Done. Allah has been answering my questions along the way. He called me to this faith for a reason. And I will not question it. You know when people say it would take an act of God? Okay, well, here you have it. And for those of you who are confused, I'm not surprised. Because most of you are double-minded. A man who is double-minded is unstable in all his ways. For once in my life, doing this for me, to be right in the eyes of Allah, to die in full submission to Allah when it's time, is my only goal. In whatever stage Allah calls me to, I would be much obliged to take the well of wisdom that I have acquired with me and to do what I've been called to do. Because I have been gifted this platform for a reason and I'm not going anywhere. Okay? Hope that answers some of you guys' questions. And may Allah make it easy for us all.
Assalamu alaikum viewers, welcome to my channel Advocacy Islam. Today I'm here with a new Revert story. This story is about an American model, Brittany Renner, as you're familiar with this character. Brittany Renner is an American model, and she reverted to Islam in 2018. Her journey to Islam is marked with a deep sense of curiosity, inquiry, and spiritual seeking. She grew up in a Christian family in USA. However, as she grew older, she began to question the teachings of Christianity and felt a growing sense of disconnection from her faith. It shows that Brittany Renner had a kind of curiosity in herself. She realized that her religion, as Christianity, was not the true religion. And Christ was not the God. Even he was not the Son of God. She felt it. And she also realized that there was something wrong with Trinity, with the system of Trinity. This is how she raised question against her own religion, her own faith system. Her journey to Islam began when she was in college, and she was studying Arabic and became fascinated with the language and culture of Arabians. As she delved deeper into her studies, she began to learn about Islam And she realized that Islam focuses on social justice, compassion, equality, and submission to one God, not to three God, astaghfirullah, just to one God, submission to one God, that is Allah. She spent several years in learning about Islam. She attended lectures, engaged in a discussion with Muslim scholars, and she watched some videos as well on YouTube and some other social media networks. She was particularly drawn to the teachings of Quran and Hadith. Quran is a book of hidayat. Quran is a book of light. She found that Quran emphasized the importance of living a virtuous life. She was a model. She had everything, fame, wealth, each and everything what a man desires for, but she didn't have peace in her heart. She had a kind of discomfort in her heart, in her soul, that there's something wrong. There's something wrong in herself or around herself. And then she felt a kind of tranquility and peace in the religion of Islam. She noticed that Islam teaches to treat others, to treat children with kindness and elders with respect. That is how she started to learn more about Islam. At last, in 2018, she decided to revert to Islam. And she decided to submit herself to the will of God, to Allah. And one thing more, as she shared, that in Islam she loved the system of charity and prayer. Her Revert experience is a profoundly spiritual one. She felt a deep sense of peace and tranquility and was struck by the sense of community and belonging that she experienced among our Muslim community. Since reverting to Islam, Brittany has become an active member of our local Muslim community. Now she attends prayer at the mosque, participates in community events, and engages in volunteer work. Now she has become an advocate for Muslim rights and social justice. And she uses certain platforms to raise awareness about issues affecting Muslims and to promote greater understanding and empathy between people of different cultures and background. This is how she is learning from Islam, that how to treat non-Muslims and how to treat Muslim community. Now she is learning the attitude. Now she is learning the etiquettes to live in a non-Muslim society. I hope you like this Revert story. Subscribe my channel for more interesting videos like this, and please share this video with your especially to your non-Muslim friends and family members, because I want them to know that how people are just getting hidayat, how people are reverting to Islam. I want them to know that to know the stories of the people, how they're reverting to Islam, how they're accepting Islam, how they're just accepting the truth. That, as Brittany in her video, she said that I felt that Islam is the only true religion, and Islam is the truth. Allah is the truth. Allah is the truth, and I couldn't deny this fact. I couldn't deny this reality. So we all have to concede this fact that Allah is the only true God, and Muhammad, peace be upon him, is his final messenger, and there will be no messenger after Muhammad, peace be upon him. I hope you like this video. Please share it with your friends and family members. Take care.